I think we started very well. I think he started very well, but I think I started very well because everybody knows his strategy every time he started really hard and surprise his opponent. I think we did very well when we defending a takedown. I touched him. We saw some blood on his nose. It was a really great first round, and that's why, yeah, maybe also I was a little bit disappointed.
Guys, I just got poked knuckle deep in the eyeball. Why are you booing? What am I supposed to do about it? I didn't do the poke. I can't see.
Tom, they should not be booing. I agree with you. You waited a long time for this moment. Talk to the disappointment of this being how it ends.
This is bullshit. The fight was just getting going.
Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane just took place in the main event of UFC 321, or did it really? Ciryl Gane eye-pokes Tom Aspinall at the end of round one. We had a very competitive round of fighting that I thought Ciryl Gane was slightly getting the edge of, but Tom Aspinall was starting to find his timing on Ciryl. Landed a good right hand before the end, but Cyryl's jab was popping. Cyryl's jab was popping in that fight. Tom Aspinall had a bit of a nosebleed. And then Ciryl Gane lands his signature move. No, not the back of the head shots that he lands in every single fight he has ever. Not the back of the head shots that he lands in every single fight ever, nearly in every single finishing sequence he's ever had ever in his entire...
The MMA world exploded after the shocking finish to Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane, and Joe Rogan's live reaction instantly went viral. Rogan was left stunned as the bout was ruled a no contest after an accidental eye poke from Gane left Aspinall unable to continue. It was a brutal ending to what had been shaping up as an electric heavyweight battle. Rogan quickly highlighted how elite and evenly matched both fighters looked before the unfortunate moment.
You're calling out John Jones.
Yeah.
Right? That's the boogeyman. Like, John Jones is the fucking boogeyman. When he fought Gustafsson, he had almost no training about it. And Greg Jackson himself, he's like, he didn't even train for that fight. He pulled that fight off in the 4th and 5th rounds. Because he can do everything. That guy's got elite jiu-jitsu. He's got elite takedowns. His striking is outstanding. I mean, he knocked out Sergey, who's the scariest fucking striker in all of MMA.
Yeah.
And he knocked him out in the first round. And the way he did it was just picture perfect. And he did it with a fucked up back. You watch Aspinall, like, I knew Aspinall was going to have a speed advantage because he's faster than any heavyweight.
Yeah.
And that's something that his coach drilled into him when he was young.
Speed.
Like, be fast. Like, you got to be fast. That's what's going to separate you from everybody else.
Speed kills.
Speed. And he's a giant dude, 260 plus pounds, but he moves like a fast young guy.
Yeah.
Like a light guy. And so and he's also just so well-rounded. And he's just beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really the first big test of his career.
The way everybody feels. Great showing, shitty ending, you know? I think that after the Jones fight, a lot of people wrote Ciryl Gane off. He looked damn good tonight.
Yeah, what did you think about the fight on its way to the eye poke? What did you take from those 4 minutes?
Good. Looked like we were in for a few rounds and it was going to be a good fight.
It would seem obvious that a rematch is right on the cards. Would you like to just rebook these guys as soon as Tom is able to get back in there?
Yeah. Total pain in the ass, but yes.
Yeah, it was a total nightmare, but Joe agreed. He said Tom Aspinall's speed, power, and calm under pressure were unbelievable for a heavyweight, while Ciryl Gane's movement, footwork, and striking IQ make him one of the most difficult puzzles anywhere in the division.
I think we started very well. I think he started very well, but I think I started very well. Because everybody knows his strategy every time he's hard and surprise his opponent. He's defending a takedown, I touched him. We saw some blood on his nose. It was a really great first round, and that's why, yeah, maybe also I was a little bit disappointed, a little bit sad about this issue. But this is a sport. I was at first angry because I don't want him. I don't want from him to stop the fight. After I was disappointed, sad, and after that, apologetic. All for the people.
So, Ciryl, how did you feel about the eye poke? How do you feel when your hands and your fingers touching his face? Did you feel something specific? Ciryl responded, no, I didn't feel anything specific. I didn't do it on purpose. And I know what it is to have an eye poke, because when I fought Derek Lewis, I got an eye poke and I was seeing two Derek Lewis for a full round. So I know how it is. And
during that was what the debut of the run and the rest of the run. not gonna say, yeah, he's a liar.
Ciryl Gane is a fantastic striker. I mean, he's one of the most beautiful strikers in the heavyweight division. He does wild stuff. You ever see how he throws that front kick from a side stance? And he throws it like a twisting kick. He stands like southpaw, right? And he bobs around like this. And he's totally sideways. Thing where he stands sideways. And instead of the front kick going like this, like straight out, the front kick goes like this. So
I know. Okay, I see what you're saying.
It.
Yeah.
So his knee when he lands is almost like sideways.
Honestly though, stop arguing. He got eye poked and then Gane pushed his fingers into both of his eyes at once. Let's just call it what it is. I'm being real now. Both fingers, both of his eyes at once. Was it looking to be a decent scrap compared to a demolition? Yes. But both fingers, both eyes at once. Gane was winning a round. No, he wasn't even winning a round. He just had a bloody nose. Other than that, Tom was landing all the better shots. And I'll do a full recap on this. I'm bringing back the second channel. 40k viewers. Oh my God. Dude, Tom, that's clear. That's clear. People are going to fucking cry about that. Keep your fucking fingers to yourself, Ciryl Gane. What the fuck are you doing? Raking both in both eyes at once in round one. Not all Brits built like Bisping. I mean, he had one going into it. Fuck that, we ain't excusing Tom. Had to rag his eye. Can't see. 30 seconds to the ref. Dude, if he can't see, he can't see. So he wants a cloth to clear stuff out. Thanks a lot, Tom. Well, Gane ruined another title fight. There you go. That's not cope, dude. It's not cope at all. The commentary's acting like Gane was dominating. Dude, Tom landed the better shots early in that round.
Rogan explained that this was never going to be an easy night for either fighter. Tom Aspinall has been steamrolling everyone in his path, making top heavyweights look ordinary. But Gane is different. Rogan and Daniel Cormier both stressed that if Tom decided to trade shots with Ciryl toe-to-toe in the pocket, it would always be dangerous. Cyryl's timing, accuracy, and slick counters make him incredibly threatening. And that's exactly what we saw before the freak moment. The opening exchanges were tense, with both men studying each other, feinting, and testing range. Then in a flash, Gane's jab went wrong. His fingers caught Aspinall straight in the eye.
Ciryl, first of all, thank you so much for stopping by. Super difficult moment. Can I get your immediate reaction, please?
I don't know exactly. Just disappointed. We put a lot of energy, like I say, and I'm just sorry because at first for me, but also for the people, for Aspinall, for everybody. This is the law of the sport. Sometimes this happening. I remember this happening also for myself. It's like that. It's like that.
For people that didn't see the build-up to this fight, all the programs, etc., can you just let people know the kind of investment and the commitment you made to preparing for this fight?
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit disappointed because of the energy, the sacrifice, all of this, and unfortunately, this happening. If there are not issue, he win or I win, like okay, this is but like that, no, I'm not happy about this.
You did have 3 minutes or so in the octagon with Tom Aspinall, caused some damage. You know, from your thoughts, you've been in there, you felt him a little bit. Like, what did you learn?
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful fight. This is exactly what I expected from Tom. Exactly what I expected for myself. Also, we did very well. I think I'm gonna watch that. But yeah.
No, not that one. The eye poke that he always goes for in fights. Most of the time he lands this in every single one of his fights, bar a couple of them maybe, but typically Ciryl Gane does get off at least a few eye pokes, just like his teammate Dasanina Mavov, and he landed it. He landed his signature move, double eye poke on Tom Aspinall. The finger went straight into the eye on this side. Left hand one. This doesn't really tell the story of it. He landed the eye poke, like you see here, and then he pushed into the eyes afterwards. That's what I think caused the problem. He landed the eye poke and it didn't look that bad, but then he pushed straight into the eye with force on Tom Aspinall to reclaim distance, and Tom had to call off the fight. He can't see. He's going to go out there, get slept because he's blind and he can't get his eyesight back. Or this is what happens. The fight gets called off, and for some reason, there's a lot of people that aren't angry at Gane about this. Even though he's one of the dirtiest fighters in the sport, there's a ton of people talking about how, dude, Gane was piecing him up, destroying him. They're talking about this like it was a 10-8 round before Ciryl Gane landed the eye poke. This was a very competitive fight.
The crowd gasped as Tom instantly pulled back, clutching his face. After a few painful seconds, the doctor stepped in and waved it off. Joe Rogan looked crushed by the call, not because it was wrong, but because the fight had so much promise. He reminded fans that an eye poke is one of the few things a fighter simply cannot fight through. Still, social media erupted, with fans split right down the middle. Some accused Aspinall of quitting too early, pointing to legends like Michael Bisping, who once fought nearly blind. Others defended Tom, noting he was taken straight to the hospital, confirming the injury was serious. Meanwhile, analysts compared the situation to Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane. Jones famously avoided trading on the feet with Gane, instead taking him down and finishing him quickly, knowing how dangerous his striking is. Joe Rogan brought this up too, saying, if Jon Jones didn't want to stand with Ciryl Gane, that tells you everything about how good he really is. It's a bittersweet ending. Tom Aspinall had waited over a year for this moment, and fans wanted to see him prove once again why he's the future of the heavyweight division. Instead, it ended in confusion, frustration, and controversy. Now the MMA world is debating what happens next. Do they run it back? Does Aspinall recover and face Gane again? Or does the UFC finally give fans what they've been waiting for: Tom Aspinall versus Jon Jones? Either way, this no contest doesn't change what Joe Rogan and the MMA community already know. Tom Aspinall is a monster. Ciryl Gane is elite. And when these two finally meet again under clean circumstances, it's going to be explosive.